Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another live lunch. 89.7 WTMD. Hey, I'm Tyler Laporte, and we would like to welcome this band back to the station. Please, everybody, give it up for Illiterate Light.
Nice.
Guys, thanks for coming back to the station.
You're very welcome.
It's lovely to see you again, and I guess we'll just let you rip into it.
That's just fine.
I think we're going to start with the song off our the record we released January of this year, and this song's called "Wake Up Now." So it's a little for the sleepy ones in the back.
I woke up at 5:30 a.m. to get here for you beautiful people. So this goes out to the early risers. But it's really nice to be here. My name's Jeff. It's my best friend Jake. I grew up about a mile down the road towards Timonium, right off Delaney Valley Road. So this is I live in the central Virginia now, but Baltimore is still home in many ways. So excited to be with y'all. Thank you guys for coming out to Live Lunch. Is anybody there? Well, I'm stuck here with my demons. No, I can't come up for air. No, I can't tell if I'm dreaming. Come on, golden boy. Forever, and all that I avoid, it comes crashing down like heaven. Now I know I've reached the edge. Well, I'm not getting better. Breathe instead of screaming. I wanna leave my head and wake up now. I said wake up now. And now I'm in between two lives, and one of them is ending. And well, something's gotta die. It's gotta die. Yeah, something's gotta send me, yeah, and help me out tonight. Straight, I'm not pretending, no. I may have lost my mind, or maybe here.
Good morning.
Now after all I've said and done, what the hell have I become? Virginia, carry me, take me back home, back east. The world is turning, it's upside down, and I'm a stranger to myself. Can't shut up, I can't sleep, and there's no silence inside of me. Another nightmare, another ghost, I'm just a shadow on my own. I'm waiting on the sun to light me up. Waiting on the sun to light me up. Waiting on someone to light me up. Waiting on someone. My prayer is simple these days. Lord, have mercy, don't look away. And I'm sick of sadness, I'm sick of pain. I need some honey in my veins. Hallelujah, hell yes. Well, I'm one step closer than I regress. A bitter dreamer, a bitter man, shadow shaking in your hands. Still waiting on the sun to light me up. Still waiting on the sun to light me up. Waiting on someone to light me up. Waiting on someone, yeah. Still waiting on the sun to light me up. Waiting on the sun to light me up, light me up. All my life, yeah, waiting on someone.
All right. We even got the trash can up on stage. I love it. All right. So 89.7 WTMD. Hey, I'm Tyler. And again, this is our buds, Jeff and Jake, Illiterate Light. Thank you guys so much for coming back and visiting us. It's
Happy to be here. I was trying to really stay in the moment with the last couple of tunes, but I've just been flooded with a million memories. Like when I was 7 years old, I wanted to go buy my first CD, and I went down to Record and Tape Traders over here. Which, yeah,
we miss it dearly.
I know, I really miss it. And I got, I got the first Sugar Ray record.
Okay.
And it was all downhill from there.
I saw Sugar Ray in concert probably about the same time you bought that record.
I like Mark McGrath. I wanted to have that hair for a long time, and now I think it's back. But yeah,
kind of
frosted tips. I know. We'll see.
I think you look great.
Thank you.
So you guys met in college and actually ended up on a farm, running a farm together.
What are you talking about?
And I wonder, I've worked with some farmers in my past, and they're very creative, very have great ingenuity. Has that lifestyle kind of poured into this one for you guys?
I think really early on we had to figure out how to problem solve with each other in a very fun and creative way. And also, I say more than anything else, this is a very traditional answer, but it taught us how to work really hard.
Sure.
And also, what happens if you don't work really hard and you're supposed to?
You ain't gonna eat.
We had a couple farmers markets with a pretty slim pickings on our table, and some lovely Mennonite farmers on either side, just kind of looking over like, what's up with these guys? We said we're a rock band, actually. What do you do at night? So. But yeah, so
it taught us a lot of things. Yeah, it really did. We had been playing music together prior to that, and then our senior year at JMU, James Madison in Harrisonburg, we took an organic farming internship course, and that's what put us on an organic farm and got us kind of out of the classroom and got our hands dirty. And then within 6 months, we were kind of running the day-to-day operations of the farm, and we did that for 2 years while playing in different bands. And then at a certain point, we decided to just pursue music full-time.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, we're glad you did.
I think we are.
We do have some onions for sale at our merch table. If anybody's interested, non-GMO, of course.
Gotta love a branded onion. This cycling seems to be a big part of your guys' life as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I know you did some early tours where there was a bicycle-powered stage. That would be with the Petrol-Free Jubilee Carnival Tour, correct?
It's a mouthful. Illiterate Light, Petrol-Free Jubilee Carnival Tour. We like to keep it simple. I'll tell you what's funny. We made it to, so our first band, when we were kind of living off the land a little bit more, hardcore anarchists, we were called Money Cannot Be Eaten. And we biked all around Central Virginia, and we would do like the 3-week tours, and we'd get to wherever we were going on bike. And we played the 8x10 in 2013. Okay. So biked from Harrisonburg, Virginia. It was the last show on that stop.
I think we made it to DC, and then we took we put all of our like 12 people with bikes onto
the subway or whatever.
The metro.
Yeah, no, whatever it's called here.
And then we made it out about as far as we could, and then biked like a very sketchy route from that metro stop into.
Well, biking in the country of down in Virginia, North Carolina, it's pretty chill. And then we got up here, and people were like flicking us off. There's no bike lanes, and we're like, there's children on the tour. We're all kind of hippied out, and it got a little dangerous there. But we did use some public transportation, but we made it to the 8x10.
Yeah. Great venue. So more about the bike-powered stage. That was more for smaller venues, correct?
Yeah. At that point, we had a tandem bicycle, so 2 people could ride it, hooked up to one generator. So it was enough that 2 people could kind of power one really small speaker, like you've got up one of those, and the bike made more noise than the speaker could produce most of the time. It was so it was kind of a noise experimental show, no matter what the actual artist was doing, but the concept was really exciting to us, and still is to this day, because there's a direct connection. The way that we run it, there's a direct connection between the bike pedaler and the power that's being used by the speaker. So the louder the music gets, the harder that they have to pedal, and there's this real engagement that at that point in our lives was like, this is like, I don't know, I could feel what it cost all of a sudden to put sound out, and that was a very new experience for me. We
were selling food to the bikers, so it was a little bit of pyramid scheme there. We make money.
Oh, an apple? You want an apple?
You want an apple? You want some songs? Yeah.
So now we've for years we kind of just like have toured as a regular band. We have a van, we have a trailer, we're all over the country into Canada, but we've always kind of carried that idea with us, and last year we really got to bring it to life at Newport Folk Fest. We partnered with them and are running a bicycle and solar-powered stage there, and they're bringing us back this year to do that again. So I think next week we're headed up to Newport.
Yeah, it's not only us, but it's 15 other acts throughout the weekend. So there's 5 artists per day that play on the Illiterate Light bike stage at Newport Folk Festival.
Did you guys get that started up there? Like, you were the impetus for that happening?
We sent a really, really impressive email. We said, here's the deal. We got some bikes.
Yeah.
What would it be like if we did 15 minutes of like our set, just like a pop-up somewhere? And they came back and they said, how about 3 days and 12 to 15
artists.
bands? And we said, yeah, that was what we were expecting. Yeah,
sounds good.
We'll manage all of that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's really fun. Last year we had some amazing artists. Langhorne Slim, S.G. Goodman, Matty Diaz, Bendigo Fletcher, some other great folks. And then this year we've got the whole lineup squared away as well. And it's Valerie June and J.P. Harris, Aaron Ray, a lot of artists that y'all might play on the station here.
Sure, yeah.
And so, it's, the stage is about this size. It's outdoors. There's a row of 6 bicycles. We have a sponsorship by a company called Jamis Bikes, and there's about 6 bicycles right over here. And, we kind of organize. There's a line of about 50 people that are all there. There's 10,000 people a day at Newport Folk Festival. So, and it's really fun. Also, it's really engaging for kids and families. And basically, people jump up for 3 to 5 minutes, and they bike. They watch a song from 10 minutes or 10 feet away. We, usually have some beverages. This year we've got guayaki, yerba mate. So, anything to get those pedals,
right?
Exactly. Yeah, a little caffeine. And so we're doing that, and we're really excited. It's been a very cool way for us to think differently, play music differently, promote biking, promote health, and also just kind of think about the future of what it's going to be like in 30 years as a touring artist. What is energy going to look like? All those things that we're all kind of dealing with and thinking about. Jake and I are just finding simple and goofy ways to try to bring that, offer some solutions and a little fun in the meantime.
Very cool. So what do we have next?
So we're going to play...
We were too busy gabbing.
Yeah. Let's do, yes. This is a song called Heaven Bends.
said, hold my mind, hold it in your arms tonight, hold it till the bleeding dries enough that I can weep. Tie me down, push my feet against the ground, push my hand against my mouth enough that I can breathe. Let me down, let me out, holy roller coaster, up and down, freaking out. Is anybody sober? Wish that I could make it stop. Haven't my eyes seen enough? Oh, heaven bends beyond the light of day. Resurrect my spirit from my pain, yeah. Oh yeah, dance it off. Maybe I can dance it off. Maybe I can try to moonwalk myself back to earth. Almost home, just keep on riding. Rocky road, but the moon is shining. DPS, everything is alright. Deep, deep breaths, it was just a bad night. Oh, heaven bends beyond the light of day. Resurrect my spirit from my pain, yeah. Birthday panic attack with friends that forgive and forget. Screamed so loud the whole town heard. It was raining and I was sunburned, and the barn was burning bright. There was nowhere to run and there was nowhere to hide. And I've broken down before, but this time something in me died. Yeah, something in me died. Something died. Oh, heaven bends beyond the light of day. Resurrect my spirit from my pain, yeah. Woo!
Thank you. This is another song off our new album. This one's called Feb 1st.
was 18 in my head, and the day don't wanna begin, and the sun don't wanna spin. What can I say? What can I do? I was talking with a friend when she looked at me and said, you gotta discipline your mind or you'll suck the ocean dry. Yeah, take me back to Chattanooga. Take me anywhere today. It's February 1st and the winter's starting to hurt. I'm a year of misery. I'm getting really sick of me. Tell me what to say, tell me what to do, tell me what to do. And now the snow falls on the ground in this little hazy town. I can't help but wonder when I'll see your face again. Take me back to Lake Louisa. Take me anywhere today. I found a healer on the web. If I could just get out of bed. Me somewhere I'm a stranger. Take me back to Santa Fe. Show me faces unfamiliar. Show me somebody like you. I'm really losing it today. I'm gonna leave town on my break, and I'll drive on till I find somewhere I can rest my mind.
Thank you.
So one of the things, big takeaways for me with your shows is there's clearly a lot of love up on the stage. My first Illiterate Light experience was back at Bonnaroo in 2009 on the Who stage.
2019.
19.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Add 10 years in there. Yeah. And it was just phenomenal. All my Nashville fans are the ones, or friends, brought me to that stage to see you guys. So that is another hometown for you as well, correct?
Right. Yeah. We spent a lot of time in Nashville, and I've lived there the last 4 years.
Okay.
I'm actually leaving. I'm headed back to Virginia in like a week. So we love Nashville, but yeah, it was a place we really connected pretty early on in our touring. It was we found a couple venues that liked what we were doing and said, anytime you want to come back. And we said, how about once a month? And so we made a lot of friends. Yeah.
Awesome. How do you guys keep the spark going between you two? I mean, I know Jeff, you said Jake and you are best friends.
Jake has an extensive lingerie collection. It's always, always hot for me. You know, how do we keep the spark?
Well, maybe it's like
Yeah,
it's-
top that, buddy.
let's go into some other yeah. Maybe it's a decision to keep the spark alive. You
Sure.
know, you choose to love the other person.
There you go. I can be hard to love sometimes. You have to make a decision. No, you know, I think we've definitely gone through some little subtle identity kind of changes over the last few years. The pandemic was crazy for everybody, but especially for us. We were living in two different cities, kind of in between record deals, writing albums, not having not having money, you know, like all of the stuff like that. And for a long time, you know, we kind of we tried to make everything in the studio similar to what we were doing live. And so, like, you know, this is what we're doing live. And as we tried to take this into the studio. And then at a certain point, we kind of bailed from that idea and have kind of embraced a new identity, which is that anything that Jake and I create together, that's Illiterate Light. And so that's opened us up. You know, the Spark right now is just exploring new possibilities. We're exploring a lot of new sounds. Jake has a keyboard. Jake's been playing keys a lot at home and on our records. I'm writing on piano. We're just kind of in an exploratory time right now. I think on our records, we don't really care about sounding like a duo at all. We're just like, just want to go have fun in the studio.
That's what I noticed. Sorry. That's what I noticed listening to the new album this year is just, it sounds like you've kind of built out the band a little more, but it's going to stay a duo, correct?
Yeah.
Today it is. I'm not making any promises.
Yeah.
I think we really love the thing that we have going, and
Thanks, man.
It'd be hard to get a third in here. There's a lot of love that we wouldn't know how to direct to a bassist. What are you gonna do? Like, hey, thanks for covering the low end. You know.
I cover the low end. For a lot of people, don't know what's going on. That's I'm playing bass with my feet up here.
But also, sometimes I'm playing bass over here, so it's not all Jeff either. Sometimes it's me too.
I have more sounds than Jake, for example. Jake doesn't have that one, so. But it's a little bit of a bass competition sometimes. But we do have. All
right, sorry.
Damn it, I don't have that one. So we have other people that we do collaborate with and that we've kind of welcomed into our world. But you know, we've been doing this, making music together and just kind of exploring, you know, life together since 2010. And it's kind of a unique thing, and we welcome some folks into it, but it's also like we dig what we got going on, and I think there's a lot more ground to cover, and we've got tons of new music on the way, and so, you know, it just feels like things are kind of picking up for us right now, and we're enjoying being a duo. I think it's going to stay this way for a while.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So more new music on the way. When?
Well, that's a great question. Assuming that we get our artwork in by next Wednesday. No, so it's looking like, yeah, it's funny. We called our distributor yesterday. We're like, hey, can we put an EP out in about 6 weeks? So I'm probably jumping the gun here, but probably mid-September we're going to have a 4-song EP out, and then we have a ton of new stuff that we're working on right now, both out of my studio and in Richmond, Virginia as well. So lots of new stuff coming. We're still going to be pressing a lot of stuff physically and making records in that way, but we also want to embrace the fact that the internet is a wild beast. We all listen to music differently, and so we're going to put some stuff out that's just digital as well, and see how that goes. But yeah, we've got a lot of new stuff coming.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, do we have time for another ditty?
Yeah, let's do one more ditty. Martha, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry I didn't look up till like 2 songs in. So when I was saying I was getting lost earlier, just having all these memories. When I was 14, I went to Calvert Hall High School down the road. Give it up for CHC. And hey-o. And that must be a Loyola Dons fan in there. I was playing drums at the time with some buddies, and me and your son John Rambo played our first show ever at the Wrecker Theater. and with our buddy Pat Lambden. And I remember Pat came in and said that he booked the gig, and I was like, when is it? He's like, a month. And I was like, that's not enough time. We need 4 years to rehearse. But we ended up playing it, and 13 and 14-year-olds need more caffeine. So me and John, like Red Bull had like taken over the United States, and we were just ripping Red Bulls, and we got on stage and played Whole Lot of Love, and I was the drummer, and then I counted off 1, 2, 3, 4, and we just like ripped through it, man. But it's nice to be back in Towson. I do want to say that's my segue from my first show ever to one of our recent shows coming up. Saturday night, we hope you all will come enjoy some live music, some wonderful beer, and a good time at Union Craft Brewery. That's what we're doing in town right now. It's their 11th anniversary, and we're the band, along with this killer band, Say She She. And so it's going to be awesome. Doors are at 6, amazing food, good people, great beer. I really love what's going on down there. And so we're thankful to be back in Towson and Baltimore. We're Illiterate Light. Thank you guys so much for coming out. All right. And we're going to sign some merch and hang out if you'd like to say hi afterwards. Bouncing around. I make my monthly trip into town. Grocery shop and restock on paint. Some days I feel good, and some days I feel bad, but every time that I think of you, I feel better than I used to. Every time, yeah, that I think of you, I feel better than I used to. Subtle shining moment between, magnifying lost memories. Oh, it's Monday morning, celebrating the week. What is it that you've done to me? Well, some days I feel good. Some days I feel bad, but every time that I think of you, I feel better than I used to. Every time, yeah, that I think of you, I feel better than I used to. All right. Going like red nuclear waste. Sun shines down as I bubble up. Silent scream, contain the vein. Pull me in when push comes to shove. Every time, yeah, that I think of you, I feel better than I Thank y'all. Thank you, WTMD. We love you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Means a lot. Thank you.
That's Illiterate Light, everybody. And thanks again to the band for coming in for another fantastic live lunch here. We can do these events for free because of your support. So if you're not a member at TMD yet, please consider becoming one today and keep these events free. Again, the band has an album out called Sunburn this year. They are playing this weekend at Union Craft Brewing, and we'll be back in our area in December for a show at the Atlantis on December 9th. So hope to see you down there.
Thank you.
Again, thanks to the band, and thank you. And Bob, back to you.